Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasati Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasati Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasati Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasati Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare hare-rama, hare-rama, rama-rama, hare-hare, hare-krishna, hare-krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama. Rama Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Oh, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Nitai Gaura Pramanande.
Hare Krišna, dragi bhakte, dragi gostje, lepo pozdravljeni v Hare Krišna centru. Bhajane oziroma meditativno petje svetih imen nas je popeljal Bhakta Mazjar. Sedaj pa je na vrsti predavanje, ki ga bo imel njegova svetost, Prahladananda Swami. Tako da, prosim, Maharaj, please come. Tisti, ki ga še ne poznate, on je Šrila Prabhupada učenec. Že v 70 letih se je pridružil gibanju. Zdaj v zadnjih letih pa je že kar nekaj časa med nami, reden gost, tako da nas bo danes navdihnil s predavanjem. Hare Krišna. A ja, prevajanje. Ne vem. Za prevod bo poskrbljeno, prevajal bo... Kdo? A mogoče kdo rabi prevod? A ja, ok. Pa.
Vishnupadaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti-Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvitesa Shunyavadi Paskatya Desatarine Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasari Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare-rama, Hare-rama, Rama-rama, Hare-hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare-rama, Hare-rama, Rama-rama, Hare-hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Vishnupad Paramhangsa Prabhudakacharya Asadhara Sadushi Shriman His Divine Grace Shalasi Bhakti-Vedanta Swami Raj Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai Gaur Premanande Haribol Slava Zamrani Bhaktam Slava Shri Guru Shri Garangi Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhute Srimate Bhakti-Vedanta Swami Tanamane Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pacharane Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paskadyade Siddharne. Om Agana Timanandasya Gananjana Salakaya Chaksu Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Tadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Parakamalam Shri Gurum Vaishnavam Cha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Prijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Visakans Vitam Cha Hey Krishna Karna Sindhu Dinabando Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishubhanu Sudadevi Pranamami Hari Priye Panchakapa Trubhyascha Kripa Sindhu Vyevacha Patitanam Brahmanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Shri Krishna Chaitanya Pranitananda Shadvaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhaktavrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Thank you all for coming. I'm going to read from the Bhagavad Gita as it is. Chapter 18, Perfection of Renunciation, text number 72. Kachit etat shutam bharta dvayaka grena chetasa kachit agana samoha pranatas tetananjaya. O son of Pritha, O conqueror of wealth, have you heard this with an attentive mind, and are your ignorance and illusion now dispelled? Prabhupada's purport. The Lord was acting as the spiritual master of Arjuna. Therefore it was his duty to inquire from Arjuna whether he understood the whole Bhagavad Gita in its proper perspective. If not, the Lord was ready to re-explain any point, the whole Bhagavad Gita, if so required. Actually, anyone who hears Bhagavad Gita from a bona fide spiritual master like Krishna or his representative will find that all his ignorance is dispelled. Bhagavad Gita is not an ordinary book written by a poet or fiction writer. It is spoken by the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Any person fortunate enough to hear these teachings from Krishna or from his bona fide spiritual representative is sure to become a liberated person and get out of the darkness of ignorance. So the text again. Kachit etashutam varta tvaya kagrena chetasa kachit agana samoha pranatasta te dhananjaya. O son of Pritha, O conqueror well, have you heard this with attentive mind, and are your ignorance and illusions now dispelled? Namo Vishnu Prana Krishna Prasthaya Bhutaya Srimate Bhakti-Vedanta Swami Tanamane Namaste Saraswatam Deve Gauravani Pracharane Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paskyatyade Satarane. Arjuna was on a battlefield, and the war was just about to begin. And Krishna took the time for 2 hours to try to solve Arjuna's dilemma because he didn't want to fight. And therefore Krishna was, after 2 hours of speaking to Arjuna and answering Arjuna's questions, Krishna finally asked the question, what are you going to do? Are you going to run or are you going to fight? Actually, Krishna only asked Krishna one question. Have you been bothering to listen to what I've been saying? Or did you fall asleep during the conversation? As I mentioned, Shruti Kirti Prabhu, who was Prabhupada's secretary for some time, he had to spend a lot of time, even at night, massaging Srila Prabhupada. So, in the morning he would be very tired because he would be up late at night. But he was expected every day, when Prabhupada gave the lecture, he'd sit right in front of Prabhupada as his personal servant, and he had to be awake. So that was very difficult. So he learned the technique of keeping his eyes open while he was asleep. So that's a very valuable technique to learn when you're a devotee. So Krishna was wondering, Arjuna, you've been listening for 2 hours. He asked a few questions, but have you actually heard anything I said? So naturally Arjuna said, well, he'll tell us in the next verse whether he was listening or not. But that was very important to Krishna, whether after speaking someone was bothering to listening. And not only listening, but Krishna was wondering if you're actually going to follow what I had to say. If you actually listened, what are you going to do? Therefore, we understand, as Krishna said throughout the Bhagavad Gita, that the purpose of listening is to be able to do something. Just like this is Christmas. It's also the Prabhupada Marathon, just how it happens. So Christmas, there's probably some advertisements going on. And certainly in the shop windows there are some probably nice decorations encouraging people to buy things. Because the advertisement is usually, please come and buy. Come and buy. Do something according to what we're asking you to do. So the whole material world is based upon giving people information about what will make them happy and then advising them to do something. Therefore, as Krishna said in the 34th verse of the Bhagavad Gita, the proper combination for spiritual understanding is submissions, inquiry, and service. So everyone is inquisitive, everyone is asking questions. Even the birds are asking questions. As I taught bird language last year, if you remember, maybe I'm learning a little Slovene, but even the birds here seem to speak the same language, even the Slovenians. So if you learn bird language, it's universal. First thing is beep beep. Do you know what that means?
Where's the foot?
What's that?
Where's the foot?
Where's the worm specifically? Beep means worm. and beep means where. Very simple language. There's not much grammar to it all. And beep, beep, beep. No, that's beep, 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 beep. No, beep, beep, beep means it's just over on that tree over there. So everyone is asking questions and everyone is getting answers. So Arjuna asked questions. What is my duty? What should I do? And Krishna gave him the answers. So the whole Bhagavad Gita, the whole Vedic literature is meant to give us the answer, to tell us what to do. And here Krishna summarizes very simply, the whole Vedic scripture is just so we pay attention to Krishna. That's all. That's all that's necessary. So we pay attention to Krishna or Krishna's representative, then our life will become perfect. Because paying attention means to actually fulfill what Krishna is asking us to do. For instance, in the 17th chapter of the Bhagavad Gita, 16th chapter of the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, Abhayam Sattva Samshrudira Jnana Yoga Vivastiti Dhanam Dhammas Jagnas Cha Swadhyaya Tapa Arjavam. So he tells us, according to the Varna and Ashram in the 16th chapter, what we're supposed to do. In other words, if we want to become Krishna conscious, if we want to revive our relation with Krishna, which Krishna says is the goal, then we have to do things. And specifically, each one of us have a different situation. And so Krishna gives us different phases, different things that we should do according to the level that we're at. So the first level is brahmachari, swadhyaya, the learning phase. And the first thing we're supposed to learn, according to Narada Muni in the 7th canto of the srimad-bhagavatam, is brahmachari guru kule dasan vantud guruahitam. The first thing is to live with a devotee or associate with the devotee, brahmachari, and control the mind and the senses, danta. So controlling the mind and senses means to utilize them in Krishna's service, specifically the beginning by hearing. So we control our senses when we try to hear about Krishna, and when we hear about anything else, then our senses and mind may become attracted to what we're hearing. And that will take away our intelligence, according to Bhagavad Gita. Dhyayato vishayam pumsam sangashteshu bhajayate. Because the whole world is full of glories. Although according to the Krishna book, the whole world is full of, everyone is singing about Krishna, but everyone's understanding it in a different way. That the whole world is dancing with Krishna, but those who dance with Krishna personally, they're dancing the rasa dance. And those who are dancing trying to imitate Krishna, they're dancing with his illusory energy. So the first thing is Krishna is telling about is how to utilize our mind and senses in his service. That's called danda. That's what the brahmacharis learn. And how to use it in Krishna's service, it's very simple. Either we hear books like the Bhagavad Gita, where Krishna tells us what to do with our body and our mind and our intelligence, or we'll be controlled by some other agency, namely Maya. Trividam narakasya dwaram nashitam atmanaha kama krodha tata lovas tasmat etam trayam jagat. That there are 3 gates leading to hell, namely lust, anger, and greed. Every sane person should become free from these gates because they lead to the degradation of the self. So the reason why we're presently not Krishna conscious, fully at least, is because in the past we utilized our senses in the service of lust, anger, and greed. Of course, nowadays it's love and was that? Entrepreneurship. And taking care of those rascals, defending the country, nationalism, lust, anger, and greed. He's my enemy and I've killed him, and all my other enemies will all be killed. I am the Lord of everything. I am perfect, powerful, and I am happy. So this is called modern society. Romance, entrepreneurship, and defending the country. But Krishna says that anyone who comes under the control of these three things, they can have neither peace, nor happiness, nor the supreme destination. So what's the alternative? Tasmat shastram pramanam te karya karya vyastito gyatva shastram vidanokta karma kartam viharasi. One should know what is duty and what is not duty by the directions of Shastra, and knowing such duties one should act so that one can gradually become purified. So these books are so important. That's why Prabhupada wanted us to distribute them and read them, not only distribute them. He also wanted us to read them. Prabhupada used to say, we go out in the street and we say, here, take this book. They say, okay, but what's in it? And you go, I don't know. They never told me to read them, they just told me to distribute them. So we should also know what's in the book, as well as distribute them. So this is Prabhupada's marathon. It used to be called the Christmas Marathon, but no one celebrates Christmas anymore. Hardly. At least not where in America they weren't celebrating Christmas. But we celebrate Prabhupada's marathon. And we distribute it by giving people the most valuable gift, the most valuable present, transcendental knowledge, which is the only thing that will actually save them from a very unhappy future. We are actually everyone's best friend and well-wisher because we're giving people transcendental knowledge, and that transcendental knowledge can give us Krishna's association. And in Krishna's association, we can experience a higher happiness that makes us not so much allured by the lesser forms of happiness, which is so much advertised, so much encouraged in modern society, which has led to a very unpleasant situation. All the problems in this world are caused by simply lack of Krishna consciousness. All the complications have come about because people have not followed Krishna's instructions. For instance, Krishna eternally lives in Goloka Vrindavan and herds cows. And the amazing thing is that although he has so many cows and he's had them eternally, he's never eaten even one of them. He's a vegetarian. He's a Krishnarian, actually. Nanda Maharaj offers all the food to Lord Narayan. So Krishna always, eternally, has been eating prasadam. And Krishna and his friends, they all get along with each other. Even when Krishna comes here, he does so simply for the benefit of everyone. Krishna doesn't envy anyone. He loves everyone. So if we follow Krishna, if we follow the culture, then our lives can actually be quite simple, because what we really need to survive, as Prabhupada once said, the first time I went to New Vrindavan in 1969, to the farm there, and Srila Prabhupada was there, and I talked to the head of the farm, Kirtananda Maharaj at that time, and he told me that Prabhupada is simply telling us that if we simply get a little land and a cow, then all our economic problems will be solved. In other words, if we have food, and we have shelter, and we have nice relationships with people, then our economic problems can be solved very easily. But modern civilization, they've made everything very complicated, because they're killing the cow and the bull, and replacing it with tractors and trucks and all kinds of things. They had to build so many factories which need so much energy And to defend it, they need so many armies and etc., etc. So they made everything so complicated. It's just like that famous story of the man with the saintly person with the pair of underwear. He was so renounced because he was always thinking about Krishna, and all he had was a pair of underwear. But one day he was sitting by the Ganges, and one mouse came and stole his underwear. So he was very upset, very embarrassed. So he went and begged another piece of underwear, and he was warned that underwear is very expensive nowadays. Next time you come and try to beg it, you may not find another piece of underwear. So anyhow, he was very careful this time. So he decided that he went on the internet. He had his friend do research on the internet and found out the only thing that would protect his underwear was a cat. So he ordered a cat from Amazon. And the cat came. And while he bathed in the Ganges, this time the cat was guarding his underwear. But the cat started to make these strange sounds, which he didn't understand. Purr, purr, purr. So he got an interpreter, and the interpreter said he needs milk. So the saintly person said, where do I get milk from? And he said, from a cow. So he had to beg a cow. So he got a cow to give the cat milk, who was protecting his underwear. So everything was going fine, except he didn't know how to milk a cow. So he went on the internet and found a lady who knew how to milk a cow, and he married her. It's cheaper than hiring her, he thought. So then he had a wife, he had a cow and a cat to protect his underwear. But then his wife wanted some children, so then he had to get a house. But to pay for the house, he had to get a job. To go to the job, he had to get a car. So he had to work at night to pay for the car, to pay for the house, to pay for the kids, to pay for the wife, to milk the cow, to give them, to provide to the cat who protected his underwear. So now he realized that life was getting too complicated, and he wouldn't be able to afford his underwear anymore. So he took off his underwear and renounced everything and walked away. So that's modern society, making things more and more complicated in order to solve problems that could actually easily be solved in other ways. But because they don't listen to Krishna, because they're listening to other people who have no interest in realizing Krishna consciousness, in realizing our eternal identities, in realizing the eternal relationship we have with the Supreme, who's all attractive and all loving and our best friends. And whatever he says in Bhagavad Gita is simply for our benefit. Krishna actually doesn't make any profit from selling these books. Although his devotees have been selling it since time immemorial, no one has ever sent a check to Goloka Vrindavan. It's a non-profit organization as far as Krishna is concerned. He's not making any profit. He's doing it simply for the benefit of all living entities. He wants them to receive transcendental knowledge. So this transcendental knowledge is very valuable for us because it's the one thing that will protect us from Maya. That if we have this transcendental knowledge, then in different circumstances we can know what to do and what not to do. Unfortunately, people have not received transcendental knowledge. They received some other knowledge which has all been false. Asatyam apratishtam te jagado horanishvaram aparashparam sambhutam kemanya kama haituke. They say that the world is unreal. But how can the world be unreal? Does anyone feel this world is unreal? That they're not really here? I mean, the lecture may not be first class, but you're somewhat here. Well, you're not at home. But the scientists say, so-called scientists, so-called philosophers, they say everything's unreal. But if everything was unreal, as I said this morning in the class, that if everything came about out of nothing, by accident, then how did they get their PhD degree? Did it come by accident? Were they sitting at home and by accident some degree appeared out of the void, out of nothing? Why do they work so hard to get it? A degree in knowledge, and then they go to the university and they tell everyone everything happens by accident. How did they get to the university? By accident. They were sitting in their home and by accident they got to the university. So they don't believe any of it. They don't believe that sitting at home they're going to get rich. They go out and do something with their intelligence. They make arrangements. So how is this universe, which is infinitely more organized in their own lives, how did that come about by accident? They say it's unreal with no foundation. Therefore, because they're trying to strike fear in everyone, there's no foundation, everything is unsteady, it's uncertain, nothing is working according to any cause. But why do they spend so much time, the scientists, trying to find out what the cause is, if they don't believe there is a cause? And there's no God in control. Certainly they believe there's no God in control because they think they're going to be in control. They're God. They don't want any competition. The whole problem is that they don't believe in God's word. Therefore, they're trying to change things, but everything they change gets worse. Every adjustment they make to the perfection of God's creation simply makes it worse. They say that God has created the cow and the bull, they're useless animals. But let them create some machine that you put grass in one end and the milk comes out the other end. What machine could they create can do that? Krishna has created the cow, though, it can do that. But they deny Krishna's creation. Instead of appreciating it and honoring the cow, giving it a Nobel Prize, they want to eat it. God has created a male machine and a female machine and so many species of life. So let the scientists create a male Rolls Royce and a female Rolls Royce. Let them create these two Rolls Royces, let them get together and make little Rolls Royces. Then everyone can have a Rolls Royce, no problem. But they can't do that. They can't create anything. They talk about replacing men and women with machines. But can they create machines that will create other machines? Little machines, and you feed them, then they grow up to become big machines. No, Krishna has done that, but because they're envious of him, they claim that they're God and making these useless machines. Not useless, they're valuable to us because we've become so complicated we can't live without them. We need a car to go to work so we can make some money so we can go to the store and buy the food, and then we hope the prices don't get too high because otherwise we can't afford the car, we can't afford the food, we can't afford the house, we can't afford our kids, we can't afford anything. So that's called progress. But previously people would go outside, they'd throw some seeds on the ground, they grow up, they harvest them, they eat them, and everyone lived happily. And they spent their time at night going to watch plays about Krishna, hearing about Krishna, peaceful life, hearing about how God loved them, how everything was fine, everything was perfectly arranged by Krishna, and that our destination was going to become eternal, full of bliss and full of knowledge, so that people can go sleep happily at night. So now people work like dogs, they eat like hogs, they have sex like a pigeon, and they try to defend themselves, at least mentally, like a tiger, and then they work so hard, and then at night they watch some horrible movie about people slaughtering each other so they can go to sleep and sleep peacefully. And they say, oh, you people are, you're wasting your time. You're a cult. You're a danger to society. You look too peaceful. As Prabhupada said, people are in a prison, they're breaking bricks, and someone comes along and he's just singing and dancing. And they say, what do you got? What are you doing? Why are you here in the prison breaking bricks like we are? Why are you so happy? What's wrong with you? So the point is, we should hear and chant about Krishna. We should try to hear this knowledge, find the process by which we can realize we're eternal, because we're eternal. We might as well realize, if you're eternal, then you might as well realize you're eternal, rather than working hard to avoid death when you're never going to die. If you're going to eternally try to avoid death when you're never going to die, what's the point? One is wasting one's time. But if we can spend time realizing that we're eternal and realizing our eternal relation with the most loving, attractive, affectionate person, then that time is well spent. Everything else, struggling hard in the material world to avoid death, which always comes anyhow. And by the way, even if we become healthy, we take all our vitamins, we do our exercise, we follow all the requirements. Even we die healthy, what is the advantage? When you see Yamaraj looks at your scorecard and says, well, you had a miserable life, but you died healthy, so you're all right. No, at the end of life, we're healthy if we're spiritually healthy. And we're spiritually healthy if we actually read these books every day, Srinvadham Swakata Krishna, Punya Shravana Kirtana, with attention. And if we follow Krishna's instructions, then we'll become more and more attracted to the books, we'll become more and more attracted to the holy name, that we'll actually experience what's in the books, we'll experience what's Krishna and his names, and then we'll pay more and more attention naturally. Just like iron naturally attracts metal. But if the scraps of metal, of iron, are rusty, then of course they won't be attracted. But their nature is to be attracted to the iron. That's just normal. So we're normally attracted to Krishna, that's our nature. But because our consciousness has been covered over by rust in the form of the material energy, therefore we don't appear to be attracted. But actually, everything we see, everything we taste, everything we experience is actually an expansion of Krishna's energy. So therefore it has a little bit of Krishna's attractiveness. But when we become purified by the process, then the actual whole, who has all beauty, all knowledge, all fame, all strength, all wisdom, everything that we're attracted to, becomes available to us, and then we fall naturally in love with Krishna. Everyone falls in love with Krishna because Krishna is the nicest person. He's unlimitedly nice, he's unlimitedly sweet. Even Krishna likes himself, just like we like ourselves. At the time of devastation, when there's nothing to do, and Krishna is the whole universe is covered by water and Krishna has nothing to do, then he takes his big toe and he puts it in his mouth because he heard from his devotees that his lotus feet are very sweet and he wants to taste it. See how sweet they are. So even Krishna is attracted to himself. He's so attractive. One day when he was in Dwarka, he looked he saw the reflection on the marble. He saw the reflection of himself, and he fell in love with himself. He said, "Who is this person? He's so attractive. I'd like to embrace him like Radharani." Of course, we feel the same thing. We're in love with ourselves too. The difference is that we're a little particle of Krishna. So when we become conscious of Krishna, then we'll see ourselves in Krishna too. And then whatever we love about ourselves, we'll love about Krishna too, because we're also included in Krishna. But there's so much more in Krishna than in our little selves. So whatever we like about ourselves, we'll also like about Krishna. And as I said to conclude the lecture, this is the Prabhupada Marathon, so we should, if possible, we should participate in any way we can, helping the devotees distribute these books, or you're distributing the books, and get some books, distribute them, read them, come out on Harinam, distribute some prasadam, do something to serve the mission of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and then these books will become alive to us. They'll become part of our existence. Krishna will reveal the books within our heart, what they're talking about, and then the whole world will become the Bhagavad Gita, or even the Krishna book, and our lives will become successful. So thank you. I'll stop there. Any questions or comments? By the way, I don't make any profit from the books either, so. There's non-profit. But there is a profit because we get Krishna, and that's the greatest profit. Yes. Yes.
Thank you for inspiring lecture. I would just like to ask about books. When you were mentioning about that we should read with attention, that we should read attentively, I would just like to ask for some advices how to read in order to really imbibe as much as possible, if some advice could be given.
Well, we can only hear so much now in our conditioned state. We can only read so much with attention. But first thing to do is whatever we can understand, we should follow. We should put into practice. And then when Krishna sees at least that much we're trying, then he'll reveal to us eventually what the theory was. It'll become part of our experience. And when we get some experience, then we'll become enthusiastic to dive deeper, because the experience of it will be of a higher nature, and that will encourage us to get deeper into it, because Krishna consciousness is like a bowl of sugar. Wherever you go, get into the bowl, it's sweet. So as we dive deeper into Krishna consciousness, it gets sweeter and sweeter and sweeter. So that encourages us to hear more, so we can apply more, and so that things will even get sweeter in the future. So the first thing to do is hear, and we want to find out if we heard anything. We should read something, close the book, and see if we can remember it. Now, at least we should remember which book we read. So that's encouraging. And then maybe we should see, even if we can't remember anything, then open the book again and see if we can remember the first letter of the first word that we read. So we can do that, then we've made progress. Our memory is probably tripled. And then remember the first word, the first couple of words, and then remember a whole sentence, and then see how to apply that within our lives. And then during the day, see if we remember what we read, and see how to apply it, and we have the opportunity then apply it. And then Krishna, when he sees that we're making some effort, then he'll increase our memory. It'll increase our realization, so it'll become alive. It'll become part of our existence. It won't be just words, it'll be experience. Thank you for the question. Anything else? All right. Grantaraj srimad-bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur Premanande.
Thank you, Maharaj, for a wonderful lecture, for practical tips how to read books. Zdaj pa je na vrsti Gaura Arati. Lepo vabljeni na transcendentalni ples.
Jaya Pancha Tattva, Jaya Pancha Tattva, Jaya Pancha Tattva, Jaya Pancha Tattva. Jaya Pancha Tattva, Jaya Pancha Tattva.
je začel copati.
Jaya Gauranitai, 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 Jaya Gauranitai. Jaya Gauranitai, Gauranitai. Kiva Jaya, Jaya Gaura Chander, Arati Kosova. Janavitatavane Jagamalaloba. Dakine Nitai Chan Dame Gadadhara. Nikate Advaita Shrini Vasa Chapradara. Vase Yache Gorachand Ratna Simhasane. Kore na Brahma Ade Devagane. Arati kore na Brahma Ade Devagane. Narahari Adi Kore Chamaradulaya. Shadigaya Sanjaya Mukunda Vasu Shadigaya Shankar Baje Ganta Baje Baje Karatala. Mridanga Baje Paramarasala. Mridanga Baje Paramarasala. Shanka Baje Ganta Baje Madhur 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 Baje. Shanka Baje Baje Ganta Baje Madhur 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 Baje. Shanka Baje Ganta Baje Madhur 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 Baje. Bahu Koti Chandra Jini Vadana Ujvala. Gala Deshe Vanamala Kore Gaure Jalamala Shiva Shukam Narada Preme Gada Gada Shiva Shukam Narada Preme Gada Gada Bhakti Vinoda Dekhe Gaurara Sampada Bhakti Vinoda Dekhe Gaurara Sampada Deva Jaya Jaya Gaura Chande Arati Ko Shobha Deva Jaya Jaya Gaura Chande Arati Ko Shobha Jana Vitatavane Jaga Manaloba Jana Vitatavane Jaga Manaloba Yorangera Rotik Shobha Jaga Jana Manaloba Yorangera Rotik Shobha Jaga Jana Manaloba Gaurangera Rotik Shobha Jaga Jana Manaloba Gaurangera Rotik Shobha Jaga Jana Manaloba Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shri Vasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shri Vasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shri Vasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shri Vasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shri Vasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shri Vasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ramo, Hare Ramo, Ramo Ramo, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Namaste Narasimhaya, Dala Daine, Hiranyakashipur Vakshaha, Shilatankanakalaye, Ito Nrisimha Parato Nrisimho. Yato Yamitato Nrisimha. Bahir Nrisimho Hridaye Nrisimho. Nrisimha Madim Sharanam Prapadye. Avakara Kamala Varenakam Adbhuta Shringam Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanuvringam Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare. Tavakara Kamala Varena Kamaduta Shringam Galita Hiranya Kashipu Tanubringam Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare. Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare. Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Jaya Nrisimhadev, 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 Jaya Nrisimhadev. Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj. Shri Shri Prahlad Nrsimhadev Bhagavan ki.
Zdaj pa še obvestila. Začeli bomo z najbolj aktualno, najbolj vročo novico. To je, kaj se dogaja na terenu z deljenjem Šrila Prabhupadovih knjig. O tem bo poročal Madhava. Če kako že? Kako? Ja, Mukunda Madhava, please come.
Someone can translate. Okay, I'm sure Madhava Mishra will give another microphone. Just now coming, don't worry. Okay, we can start. Hare Krishna. So as Maharaj, His Holiness Prahladananda Swami Maharaj explained, December is a good time for Srila Prabhupada marathon.
Kot je pojasnil njegova svetost Prahladananda Swami, je december primeren čas za Srila Prabhupadov maraton.
People are a bit more open than usual.
Ljudje so malce bolj odprti kot običajno
And a bit more charitable than usual.
in malce bolj dobrodelni kot običajno.
So it's a good time to try to distribute this knowledge,
Tako da je primeren čas za deljenje tega znanja,
which as Maharaj explained in this class is so needed by the society.
Kot je Maharaj pojasnil na predavanju, družba to tako zelo potrebuje.
So we already had 1 week.
Imamo že za sabo en teden.
Thank you so much for participating.
Zahvaljujem se vam za sodelovanje.
Everyone who participated.
Vsem, ki ste sodelovali.
We had 2 ecstatic Maha Harinams in Ljubljana.
Bila sta 2 ekstatična Maha Harinama v Ljubljani.
We had some other Harinams in Ljubljana. We had some Harinam in Kran.
Nekaj jih je bilo v Kranju.
We also had a few challenges.
Imeli smo tudi nekaj izzivov.
We had some rainy days.
Nekaj je bilo deževnih dni.
We met some security guys who are not Hare Krishnas.
Srečali smo varnostnike, ki niso Hare Krišna.
So sometimes they are not as positive and sometimes they kick us out from their store.
Ti niso tako pozitivni in so nas brcnili ven.
I met also some not so friendly policemen.
Srečali smo ne tako zelo prijazne policaje.
And we had some car problems.
In imeli smo težave z avtom.
You wake up in the morning, you're ready to go, and then you have to go for the mechanic and this. Not so nice.
Zjutraj se zbudimo, pripravljeni, da bi štartali, pa je treba iti k mehankarju.
But the good news is that in spite of all these problems, we are still going strong.
Ampak dobra novica je, da kljub vsem težavam smo še vedno močni.
Devotees found other places. The car is probably all right now.
Našli smo neke druge kraje, tako da avto je zdaj menda že popravljen.
And usually the first week is the most difficult. The first week of the marathon is the most difficult.
Običajno pa je tako, da je prvi teden najtežavnejši.
People are not yet in the Christmas spirit, whatever that means.
Ljudje še niso tako v božičnem razpoloženju, karkoli že to pomeni.
But still, in spite of that, we had around 10 devotees going out regularly.
Imamo, kljub vsem temu, je šlo 10 bhakt ven.
And also other devotees going out from time to time.
In nekateri občasno.
So, let's see the numbers.
Poglejmo si številke.
And many more supporting this Prabhupada marathon, cooking and other services.
In še drugi so pripomogli v služenju pri kuhanju in drugih službah.
So let's see the numbers. So 26 devotees went out.
26 bhakt je šlo ven.
I think it's more than that, but we have to check the number.
Več.
And the book results are normal book distribution.
In rezultat za knjige, običajna.
It's like street person to person. Hello, how are you? This is a book on yoga and meditation. Please give a donation.
To se pravi po ulici, ena na ena, pozdrav, kako si, knjige o meditaciji in tako naprej.
1547 books.
1547 knjig.
Shastradana books distributed.
Zdaj, koliko je bilo Shastradana knjig razdeljenih?
342 books.
342 knjig.
Wow. Okay, well, I'll search the numbers. Very important. Books bought for the friends and distributed to friends. by the
knjige,
devotees.
ki ste jih kupili za prijatelje.
For now, 30 books.
To je 30 knjig.
And Shastradana sponsoring
In Shastradana, ki so sponzorirane,
245 books.
245.
So this means a total of 2164 books.
In to pomeni 2154 knjig.
So additional to this, the devotees got 52 contacts of interested people who will invite for programs.
Bhakti so pridobili 52 kontaktov, ki jih je zanimal naš program v templu.
This is very important because we don't want just to distribute the books. If they could become devotees, it would be even better.
Ja, to je zelo pomembno, da dobimo kontakte, da jih zanima, da bi postali bhakte.
So this is
namen deljenja knjig.
This is not so bad for a first week.
Ni tako zelo slabo za prvi teden.
So we ask everyone to please pray to Srila Prabhupada to help us continue.
Prosimo vas, da molite k Srila Prabhupadu, da nam pomaga, da bomo nadaljevali.
And as Maharaj explained, we invite everyone to contribute in their own way.
Tako kot je pojasnil Maharaj, vabimo vse, da se nam pridružite in prispevate po svojih močeh.
You can go out, distribute books.
Lahko greste ven, delite knjige.
You can sponsor books so that the devotees can distribute easier the books.
Lahko sponzorirate, da jih bhakte razdelijo.
You can get some books and distribute them to your friends.
Lahko pridobite knjige in jih razdelite svojim prijateljem. Torej kot neko božično darilo najbolje.
So you can
Vsi moramo jesti.
so you can give them a Krishna cooking.
Lahko podarite Krišnovo
Or
kuhinjo
you can give them a Bhagavad-gita.
ali Bhagavad-gito.
Or we have other nice books.
Imamo tudi druge.
Okay. That's
knjige.
And we can do also other services around the temple. We're packing books, we're packing cookies, there has to be some cooking, many things that can
So
be
pa
done.
še druge službe, kot naprimer pakiranje knjig, pa pakiranje piškotov, kuhanje. Tako da.
Yeah, if someone is feeling in a mood for a gym today, we have some books to take from BBT to Jumpy.
Če si kdo želi zdaj telovadbe, bomo nosili knjige iz podstrešja, kjer je BBT, do kombija Jumpy. Tako da.
Yeah, so this is called spiritual fitness.
Temu se reče duhovni fitness.
Okay, so that's more or less it. Thank you so much to everyone contributing.
To je bolj ali manj vse. Zahvaljujem se vam vsem, ki ste sodelovali.
We have an info point at the entrance, so if you need anything, you want to find out more information, just come and we'll see.
Pri vhodu je pa info točka, kjer boste izvedeli še veliko več.
So just a summary, first week 2164 books.
Torej prvi teden, kaj?
2164.
Aha, to se pravi prvi teden 2564 knjig. Haribol!
Only 13,800 left. So
Ostalo je še 13,480.
So it's possible, don't worry.
Torej je mogoče. Ne skrbimo.
Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Srila Prabhupada maraton ki jai.
Ja. No, zdaj pa še nekaj krajših novic. Najprej vas bomo povabili na Krišnovo novoletno zabavo za otroke. Vsi, ki imate otroke, si rezervirajte čas v soboto, 16. decembra in sicer dopoldne ob 10:30, 10:30 tukaj v templju. Otroci se bojo tukaj zabavali, program bo približno tak kot malce otroško obarvan, otroški badžani bojo, zabavne igre, nastopi otrok, lutkovna predstava. in novoletno rajanje seveda s prasadamom. Za več informacij, prosim, če se zglasite pri Kirtida Nandini, njen telefon vam lahko posredujem ali pa pišite na mail Mohini Radi. In tudi kaj pri meni dobite vse te informacije ali pa na mailu. Naj vas upozorim, da v petek je Ekadaši. Potem bi vas pozvala za pomoč pri pospravljanju in čiščenju tempelske dvorane in pa krožnikov pomivanje in jedilnice. Ste lepo dobrodošli. Tako približno 4 bakte. Potem so me opozorili, naj vas prosim, da krožnike ne odnašate domov. Krožko si naložite prasadam, si ga preložite, mislim, kar vam ostane, poiščite kakšno embalažo in si preložite prasadam. Krožnike pa prosimo, če pustite tukaj, ker baje, da jih je vse manj. Tako da, ja, tukaj še vas parkiranje na Žibertovi lepo poteka. Ste obzirni in prijazni do sosedov, vsak dan, vsako nedeljo je boljše, bakte so zadovoljni tukaj v templu, tako da je treba biti še vedno zavesten glede teh parkirišč in odnosov do sosedov. Pa glede prasadama bi vas prosili za prostovoljne prispevke iz srca, ker danes večerja ni sponzorirana. Danes bi se zahvalila še Mataji. Ekipa Mataji je danes kuhala, tako da Mataji, kuharska ekipa, ki džaj. Za nove goste pa bo danes za vas tukaj Nataša ali Nataka Čandrika. Glede duhovnih tem vam bo odgovorila in vam izročila tako prijetno sladko darilce. Ob 19. pa se začne še program Plus. Sharira vidya jal, jodendriyata hekal, jive pele vishal sagore, taramadya jivati, lobo moj sudurmati, take čita katina samsare, Shri Krishna Boda Daya Moj, Kori Bare Jiva Joy, Sva Prasada Nadila Bhai, Senamrita Pao, Radha Krishna Guna Gao, Premedako Shri Chaitanya Nitai, Bhagavat Prasadam Ki. Dobrodošli spet naslednja nedelja. Hare Krišna.